How old is a woman in 8th grade?
13?
Yeah, you don't want to be thinking about that.
But I was
Chris
13.
Yeah, but you're not 13 right now.
It's not a good vivid memory to recall.
Are you in the shower and like
13. I was 13. I'm
I was
allowing
like 13
it.
going on 30.
Just don't ever think about
That
it.
is very
I guess as long as you astro project yourself as 13 thinking of
There
it.
you go.
No, it's okay because I was 13 when I saw her pussy, and that's where it lives.
I'll LARP as a 13-year-old, so it's okay.
I feel like we should retake this.
What are you
whole
hit
intro.
sword fighting? Chris, what were you saying about thinking?
This gotta be a retake, man.
You were asking me
I think it's fun.
what's it like to think about that? Where
I'm
were
not
you going?
asking what's it like to think about it.
Where were you going with it?
Chris-
Just start over
Chris
with your
wants
thing.
pictures of it.
You were saying you're saying you're not supposed to think about that,
No,
right?
I'm saying, like, how does that work? Like, you're not supposed to.
Kind of like if you were with your wife when you were like 17, she was 15.
All right, so
And you got some nudie pictures
All right,
from
so-
her, and then you turn 30, and you still have those pictures.
No. So
you got to burn them.
all right.
Right.
So you didn't meet your wife until she was 18ish.
Right.
If
Like 18 or older.
18,
Yeah.
older, she
Yeah.
was over 18.
Yes.
If you went to your wife right now and like pulled out her middle school yearbook and was like, "Dang, you were hot," that'd be freaking
Yeah,
creepy.
That's
dude.
different.
Yes, that's weird.
That's different than what I've experienced, though. Like I saw
You
something.
saw her with her pants down.
She pulled her pants down under a table in class, and I saw her pussy.
Right.
That happened to me. I didn't fantasize about it.
Right.
That is different.
But
That is
as a
different.
30-year-old man, do you still
Think about
fantasize
that.
about that?
No, it just
Okay, then-
happened to
Okay,
me.
you're good.
Good, you're good, you're good.
But what I was saying is you're not also supposed to think about the N word, but when you do think about the N word, you say the word in your head.
Wait, do you
we
hard-
all
wait,
do
wait,
it.
Real loud.
Wait, do you hard R it in your head?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I think everybody in this room would be lying if they said they never said that word in their head.
But
never
I'm
said it
saying
out
like
loud.
default.
But
when-
in your head, though, it's
but-
different.
No, when it plays in your head, is it hard R or with an A?
I can say it both right now. Boom, there it was.
See, when it's playing in my head right now, that one song we listened to the other week is playing.
You're telling me that you have fully incapable of not saying hard R.
No, I'm just saying in my head right now that song is playing. Like
He's doing politicking
Like,
right now. He's
no,
getting
no,
around the
no.
bush.
He's being purity.
no. I hear the song playing right now, like the beat. And
Is it
everything.
yes or no question?
It's
Yes or no
impossible for you to
question.
not think about the word. If I say think about the N word, you blink of an eye think about
Right.
it.
So you say that. Tell me to think of the N word, and what starts happening? I'm thinking of that song.
Okay.
Like right now in my head, I'm like bobbing to it.
But
All right.
the uncensored version.
yes.
Okay.
But I'm just saying we're not supposed
Like, I'm
to think about that,
200%.
but that's where I was connecting
Well,
the
who says we're not
lines.
supposed to think about that?
Yeah.
Society.
Wait, society says I'm not supposed to think about the N word.
No, we're not supposed to say it.
We're not supposed to say it. Well,
It's kind of like
yeah, we're not
your
supposed to
it's
say
kind of
it.
like your thing. You were like, "Well, what's that like?" You're not supposed to think about a 14-year-old girl with her pussy out and you're 34.
No. I'm saying if you don't, you're fine.
Like, context is everything.
I'm
context
glad
is
that you don't.
everything.
Clip that.
For the record, officially, I don't think about that. I experienced that
No,
Okay,
you've
as
already
a young
went
person.
you've already
Okay,
told us.
now what if back in that time you had a Nokia phone and you took a picture of it while experiencing it, and then was
If you
like,
still
"Hey
have the-
guys, look at
If you
this."
still have the
Who in here experienced that? Or did we just hear a story where a guy had a picture of his girlfriend when they were in high school?
I think that was a real story because he had pictures of his wife while she was under 18.
Yeah, naked.
But
He's
they
still-
were together at that point, but then they found it later and he got in trouble for child pornography. I think
Or
that
someone was trying to get him on
yeah,
child
someone
pornography.
like was like, "Look, he's got child porn," and I think it did snowball into a thing
All right.
because technically it was that.
Yeah, you had a picture of an underage person, regardless who it is.
Yeah, even if it is your wife and you were dating her at the time.
But is the Nirvana album cover not child pornography?
Well, they had that whole big issue about it.
Technically,
not too
yes,
long.
but
They took the baby off of it, right? Because of
no,
copyright?
No, it's
It
still
comes
there.
on my Pandora. There's a little dick in front of me.
Oh, okay.
I have the album too. It's still got the dick on it.
I know they had a legal battle like last year. Or
I
the
just
year-
think
year before
people
about it.
just learned that like intent versus
people don't give a
like
fuck.
you give your kid a bath.
Right.
You're not a pedo.
No. Right.
Right.
Like
you assume he's not though.
No, it's intent.
you only cross the threshold whenever you are doing a bad thing.
Right.
Like
Mr. B rubbing your penis That's a bad thing.
That's a bad
But
thing.
someone
Was it?
caught
It
him.
felt so good though.
But it's like me being a father, and you have to clean your children.
Thomas, like,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
clean them and then clothe them and move on from that.
Anyway, Thomas wiped his kid's butt. He's a pedo.
Problem is we don't know
He
about.
filmed it and put it on YouTube. That's the problem.
That's
Okay,
worse.
that's a problem.
That's worse.
That's a problem.
That's
See, you
that's,
don't-
it's
that's,
a tutorial on how to wipe
No,
your
no,
kid's
no.
butt.
that's
Chris.
exploitation.
That's the problem.
I go in there all the time and just see how to do it.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I don't.
you're getting ready for children, right?
I'm
You love
prepping-
watching
I'm
little boys
prepping
get
to
their
be a
ass
father.
wiped.
So I'm watching them get bathed, how they clean them properly, and how to go to the bathroom. I don't see what's so fucking weird about it. Y'all are the ones being fucking weird about it.
I understand, Alex.
I don't have a kid yet, so I'm just learning.
I understand.
think-
It's different when you introduce a bottle of lotion into the mix.
Yeah. Show me where the bad man touched you.
I mean, I clearly, yeah.
Yeah, why are you holding Jergens?
So it's
I use
different.
Kleenex.
don't
thank
say
you
that
very
word
much.
backwards.
Jergens.
Don't say it backwards.
Dang, dude.
So a pedophile's a pedophile when he's caught.
No.
Like,
I think it's there's one long before they're called.
He's a known pedophile when he's caught.
you don't know who lives beside of you either. Like,
there used to be I think
Yeah, but unregistered.
well, my point is you don't ever know who your neighbors are.
no, fair enough.
You don't know who you work
Well, my
with.
neighbor's my uncle.
But do you know what happens in the darkness and quietness of the walls of this home?
The worst ones though are the people that have families and they're still doing that stuff, but not with their families, but with other people and other kids.
Wait, what? So they have a family?
They have a family with
kids.
small children, but they
Oh.
don't do it to their small children. They do it
yeah.
to other
Kind
small
of like
children.
BTK, like he had a 14-year-old daughter, but then like turns around and like murders like teenage girls,
Right.
Yeah,
and jerks off to their strangling bodies while they're
That's weird.
it's like you keep your cover and
They
you
found
don't
so much semen in that room.
like it's that whole thing where you don't shit where you eat or sleep or
Well, he
whatever.
did.
But let me finish.
Yeah,
He shit
sure.
where he skeets.
That's
Because she died and she shit her body. I think
Alright.
her bowels is evacuated.
That's a normal bodily function.
Anyways,
Imagine someone hanging up strangling and they shit themselves.
I'm done with this body. This is nasty now.
He's like, thanks, the smell.
but if you knew it,
It's wrong.
oh, if they're hanging up though, and you knew it was about to happen, would you like swing them and it's like,
you could get their legs up and then catch it in a can possibly.
oh,
all right.
nice?
Like a fur fly in a jar. Chris
Welcome to
does not-
TACT Lab.
He does not like this.
I forgot the intro. We're not doing the
Dang it,
intro this
why are we
week. I
doing
forgot
this?
it.
We gotta be edgy somehow. We talked about Brendan Shaw last week. We gotta talk about BTK watching people shit and jerking off to it.
I
Yeah.
don't even know who BTK is.
The
Bound, tied,
Tied
and
and
killed or
killed,
not. Or
strangled.
What about the?
strangled? Yeah.
But there's also the doll, the doll killer, where he would tie women up and let his dogs come in and rape them. And
Yeah.
fucking what was that guy's name?
the dollhouse people?
The dollhouse
We should
killer.
research some murderers.
Oh,
Maybe we will. Maybe
That's
we
old
won't.
school stuff.
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
next week we'll have a.
Tier list.
A murderer
I mean,
tier list.
I'll talk about the doll killer guy. It's pretty
There we go.
graphic.
I only remember bits and pieces of that.
Well,
I know
we could
that
talk
they
about it next week if you want.
I'll do a murderer tier list, and I'll give a brief description of who the person is, and we rank them on best to worst,
Okay.
Okay.
or worst to best.
We can rank them on which one we would like to
to have a beer with.
Okay.
There we go. Definitely Ted Bundy's S tier, I think.
Yeah, he'd be he's a smooth talker.
Would you have a beer with John Wayne Gacy?
If I was old enough.
Talk about.
Wait, what? You're not old enough to have a beer with him?
If I was old enough, I would. If not, I'd be underneath his trailer.
Oh,
True.
while he's wearing the clown get up.
I don't like clowns.
A lot of people don't for some reason.
I'm not scared of them. I just don't. I'm not gonna sit with a clown. That's just weird.
Who's sitting with us?
I'm surrounded by three of them.
I don't think I've ever actually met a clown.
Me either.
Have you guys met a clown?
No.
Not personally.
I've never
no.
even been to a birthday party that had a clown.
Besides McDonald's, because I think we've all been to a McDonald's birthday
Yeah.
party.
The only time I've seen a clown is like out to eat at restaurants and stuff, and they walk around table to table making the balloon things. And like,
Yeah, I've never seen a clown in person.
Yeah, I've never.
like that. I never seen.
I've seen it like once or twice. And I'm
never-
like, "Eeh."
I don't think I've ever been in a situation to see a clown. Never been to the circus.
It's really weird vibes.
Yeah, they're creepy.
It's really weird.
You know,
It's like the
just
closest I've
wow.
seen a clown was like Airbud.
I went to a circus in the 90s, but it was like the kind where
They actually beat the animals.
they beat the animals.
That's how I like my circus.
When they had real animals.
And there was dudes like driving motorcycles around a giant ball.
Yeah. That's crazy shit. It's like sideways.
some
That was always
fairground
cool.
shit.
That was always cool.
Nah, that's
You can
not
throw a dog in
fairgrounds.
there and see if he lives. That's how the circus used to do. They have
Yeah.
3 guys on motorcycles and they throw a ferret in there.
Good luck.
And
Get a new ferret.
that's why they got shut down.
Yeah.
Now they got the virtual circus.
Is it
I
like
think Tupac's in
VR?
it.
Tupac's
it's,
walking elephants out.
hologram animals.
They had
It's
it at
light
Congo
show
Mills.
animals. They don't have real animals anymore. It's all acrobatics and
Wait,
light.
you can't like cart around a giraffe from town to town.
Apparently that's
anymore?
illegal. They're not meant to do that.
Nope. You got to put them in the zoo in cages like they're meant to be.
What about elephants? They're like trained to perform.
You got to put them in
If
the
they
zoo
can't
in
perform,
cages.
they're just gonna maul people.
You want to see that? Go to Asheville.
Yeah, I think the Chinese broke their feet
Or
to fit in
Asheboro.
ballerina shoes and stuff. I think.
And elephants.
No people.
If you want to see an elephant, go to Asheboro.
I want to see a war elephant, like with their tusk. Have
Like an olifant.
Oh yeah.
an elephant.
Look, Mr. Frodo, olifants. And then there's like East Asian mercenaries. And it's like,
Why
where'd
were they East Asian
Where'd they
mercenaries?
come from?
Why was the Taliban on elephants?
Right. They had,
Wearing
they
samurai
had
armor.
Persians. The same Persians from 300, I think, were in Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure Xerxes
It was the same.
I'm pretty sure the one
It
that
was the same.
where Legolas fucking slid down the trunk. That guy was Xerxes. That was the guy hauling the
Bow before me.
bow before my beam cock.
I feel like I just saw a movie with giant war elephants trying to storm a castle. I feel like it was
The Matt Damon movie.
no, it was the one where he pulls the fucking sword out of the stone, right?
Sword in the stone.
Excalibur.
Was it Excalibur on Netflix recently where the lake dried up, they found the sword, he comes forward, pulls the sword out.
I think that was over in Arizona.
Oh, that
Over
lake
by-
drying up.
over by
Lake Mead or whatever.
Over by the Hoover Dam.
No, Bruce, who was the first Hulk? Fucking, the
Eric
actor.
Eric Bana.
Eric Bana was in this movie, and it might not be Excalibur, but he
You
had
talking about-
special
You
powers.
talking about Troy?
Not Troy.
Okay.
He played another medieval movie where he was like,
They're all the same.
I swear he was king. He had special
There was a King
abilities.
Arthur movie, and it had like
He
the
was
guy
King-
from Fantastic Four, and it had the girl from
It wasn't the Guy Ritchie one, was it?
no, it
That
can't be
King
that
Arthur
one.
movie?
The one with the guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Was the Great Wall
Yeah.
of China in
That
it?
one,
Was it
okay.
the Great
It
Wall
was
of
that
China
one.
movie?
No.
No,
I think,
it was the Guy Ritchie one.
Yeah,
that was
there's
the Guy
like-
Ritchie
there's
one.
like
Jamie
giant-
Foxx in it.
no.
That's a Robin Hood movie.
They're all the same.
They had Little John.
No, that's
but he
Dark
was-
Knight.
Jamie Foxx was Little John, but it wasn't Little John.
Yeah, he wasn't like, okay.
Yeah, he was just like, damn, white guy.
There was the other black guy who went back in time.
Idris Elba.
No, he was a comedian. He went
Martin
back
Lawrence.
in Martin
Martin
Lawrence.
Black
Lawrence.
Knight.
The
Black
Black
Knight.
Knight. That movie was
Wait,
so
was
bad.
Black Knight the one where he had a lighter?
Yes.
Nice.
And he fucks the girl, and he's like, it's been deflowered a long time ago. Oh, that's a bad joke.
That
Remember
movie. That
part of
movie
the
was so bad.
You remember the weirdest shit? I remember the deflower scene.
He wakes up, and she's like, you've been deflowered. That's shameful. And then Martin Lawrence is like, she's been deflowered a long time ago. And then he rolls out the window.
It's been so long
You know
since
what
I've seen that. I remember him just lighting a lighter, and they're like, "So what?"
And so, yeah. And then he has like the fucking barge and shit play like Dr. Dre or something in
Yeah.
the courtroom.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of badass.
Yeah. Anyway.
Chris, how are you?
I'm doing good. I was just here to say, rip Bill Russell.
Tell us who that is, because I don't know who that is.
Russell.
He
Hall of
played
Famer.
back in the era when there was only 8 NBA teams and one team had all the talent. So
He had 11 rings. He played for a city that didn't care for black people,
Okay.
and yeah,
It is King Arthur movie.
that's Boston, by the way.
Well.
Boston.
and he spoke with the
Celtics.
MLK, didn't he?
Legend. Yeah.
He was in the front row of the speech, wasn't he?
Which one?
I Have a Dream, right?
Was he really?
Like he was there. He was like part of his posse.
Dude, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna look that up.
I'm pretty sure. Like him and Muhammad Ali and all them were all and Jim Brown, Jackie
cool.
Robinson, I think too. Jesse Owens did.
Jackie Robinson had to be there.
How are you, Thomas?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
I had a couple jokes, but I forgot.
Dang, he
them.
was. He was there with Bernie Sanders.
We just burned through our intro.
Yeah, let's
Heaven?
do it.
They're all dead right now.
Started off hot and spicy.
Bernie's
Got
still
anything
there.
exciting?
Just
Bernie Mac's dead.
Normal
Right?
thing. School starts back pretty soon
Ooh.
Bernie Sanders.
for kids.
How's that? Planning that out? Early mornings?
That'll be all right.
There's only two
They both,
Bernies
they
I know.
both go to school, so it'll be all right.
They ride the bus?
No.
You take them?
Yeah. They'll be all right.
Until he said Bernie Sanders, I thought you said Bernie Mac. I was like, damn, he's old.
He's dead too, right?
I was like, yeah, they're all dead.
When you said Bernie Sanders, I thought Bernie Mac
I
too.
don't know why.
And rip Bernie Mac too. He was such a good comedian.
He got killed by somebody. He owed him money or something.
The Bernie Mac show was good. It was a good sitcom.
How are you, Alex?
Doing great. I almost thought that Bernie Mac was at the I Have a Dream speech with Bill Russell.
That is kind of racist.
What do you mean?
Some would say.
Not racist.
Some would say.
Forrest Gump was there
I'd
too.
like to see Bernie Mac's version of that speech. I have
Him do?
I have a dream.
Shit. He would say something stupid. How you doing, Tyler?
I'm good. There's been Chris. Do you have anything to talk about? I mean, we take the
Thomas had some
breath right
stuff.
out of your mouth every time.
Well, I think that
reverse
just
CPR.
happened at the beginning. So,
Oh, you put me on the button today.
well, no, you had some stuff, man.
Did I?
Yeah,
Oh, about how the current administration is going to finish the border wall in Mexico,
yeah. That's kind of crazy.
but they're technically not finishing it. They're just they're fixing the sections that are left open.
And it's also not racist, but also racist.
It
Is
was
that-
racist, but it's not now because they've been shipping busloads of immigrants from Texas to New York and D.C. And they're saying it's a crisis now that 5,000 people are getting shipped to a city with like 50 million people. But it's not a crisis when there's like 10,000 people coming across to the border in a town that's got like 30,000 people. That's not a crisis. But it's a crisis when it's on their doorstep.
That was the video you showed of the guy casually. Well, what would you call it? Passive aggressively asking a question at the White House about
Yeah,
the
he's
prior
always
guy
there.
that was in
Yeah, he's always
office.
there.
What was his question though? Like, how is that not racist, but it was before, kind of thing?
Okay, well, the thing is, she had put a tweet out whenever Trump was starting the wall saying that it's racist to build a wall to keep people out. But now she's up there being the press secretary while they're finishing the wall that got started by the person she called racist.
Well, Thomas, you know, she's not building the wall; she's fixing a mistake.
They're fixing. Oh yeah, they're fixing. They're fixing the prior administration's mess, is what it's been rebranded as.
Who though? The other guy?
The other guy.
The
They
other
they
guy.
they do not say Trump. They'll say the former administration.
Trump's turned into Voldemort.
Why can't they say that? Are they worried about Trump suing them?
They only mention Trump if they can put him in a bad connotation. They only mention him that way. Like the one time Biden said Trump, he had his shades on. He was like, "Yeah, like my predecessor Trump. You know, he was in the hospital with COVID. I got mild symptoms and put his shades on during a press conference." And it's like, yeah, you got a vaccine
boom,
too,
boom.
you asshole.
He got COVID. He's got COVID now.
He got COVID again. Apparently, he got it and didn't get over it, and then he got over it, and now he's got it again.
He's immune to everything,
I think it's one of those things they conveniently say he's got COVID so they can put him away for a couple days.
probably.
Well,
Hide him away.
He said too
Or
much.
it's that Paxlovid stuff doesn't work as good as they say.
Just I don't know. He's old and needs to be careful.
Maybe he's a holiday.
he's sensitive.
Oh, and then there was that one thing where he gave two speeches on the same day, and they were both live. But one he was talking like he was John Wayne, and the other he could barely hold his eyes open.
What do you mean, like John Wayne? Like he was like,
No, his voice was like real low and raspy. He was like, "We're gonna go do this," and then the other speech was normal Joe Biden with squinty eyes, and that one he was like he didn't blink once. He was just like hopped up on.
What a fucking
Adderall.
personality just coming out, different fucking.
He had like
mental weight.
10 packs of emergency or some shit. People were like, "Why is he John Wayne?"
I don't know, it's just like that one time AOC turned into like a Southern pastor.
Dude, people are giving her shit too.
She's calling it that. It's one people patriots and shit.
Who?
The drag queens or whatever.
Yeah,
What?
it's- people are just giving her.
I don't know.
I mean, they could be patriots, but
They were. They're Americans. Yeah.
I
But
thought
they're men
no,
dressed
no,
as-
no.
well,
no,
you
you're
have to be
wrong.
patriotic towards your country to be a patriot, right?
Oh, you're wrong. Nationalism is a sin.
It is
Until
now.
you're contained in their country.
I'm sorry, American
Do-
nationalism is a sin.
Yeah.
Doesn't that depend on what side you're on?
Nope, doesn't matter. If you show pride in America, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Which is so fucking stupid.
I can't be like, I love our country even though there's problems. Like this, you racist.
Guess I got to take down the flag and
That's what they wanna do.
My house
Well, that's
You have an American flag up.
You're racist.
in my shop.
Racist.
And
I
the
got
North
one
Carolina.
up out there.
Racist.
Y'all in America now.
I got the North Carolina flag up too.
Double racist.
Shit. But I got a Goonies flag up under it. Is that okay?
I think that might be all right.
Okay. Okay. I'll leave one up, I
That
guess.
cancels everything else out.
Okay. Well, then
We got to go get Brittany though.
what?
We got to go to Russia and get Brittany.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we
Rose-
trading her for?
trade her out for the fucking warlord?
They
Yeah.
they had an update on that. Russia's renegotiating the deal. They want a mass murderer with the gun.
Oh, so they want the Lord of Wolves and a mass murderer?
They want a mass murderer and their gun runner for Brittany, the WNBA player that says she hates America.
Are we at least getting the white guy back too?
No,
No.
we're getting the person that hates America back.
The white guy also should come back.
I think we should just leave her.
Yeah.
Because she's like straight up hates. Yeah.
It's not any of that. It's
She's
just
like
that-
LeBron.
I'm sorry, but we shouldn't trade someone.
People that murder people for someone that plays in a sport that's like,
And openly condemn national anthem and all that shit.
I'm
And
just
she
saying-
went there with drugs. Like, she knew, and she's gay.
I
Like,
think it's-
there's two things against you in that country. They
Well,
openly
yeah,
hate
in that-
drugs
in
and
that country, yeah.
gays.
No, I'm waiting for them to trade for her, but
Not do it.
no, they trade for her, but they also have to release every single person in America who has been arrested for nonviolent marijuana.
yep.
You can't say we got to bring her home for this unjust marijuana arrest.
Well, you got
you're-
people in prison who.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, imagine the shit they do trade. They end up getting 2 Russian people back, and she
We
comes
get
back
her-
to America.
We just get a Russian Brittany Griner back.
Well, I mean,
Hello, I am Brittany.
you got really real white.
what type of message though? If she comes back and she's like, "I still hate America," what type
Yeah,
of message
she'd have
is
to.
that?
She would have to fucking totally flip her whole agenda.
Because it's like we could have just left you.
Like, hopefully, like change her opinion where she's like, "This ain't that bad."
That'd be
She'll probably
awesome.
still say, "Well,
You know what? That'd
they
be
they
awesome.
took too long."
Like she comes back and she's like super patriotic.
If we bring her back and she's coming out like proud to be in
yeah,
America,
she's fucking yeah.
like she's just like smacking the other women who's kneeling.
You know she'll have to do a press tour. Like, she'll have to go to the White House. She'll have to do the whole shebang.
She
I
signs
don't
with
think
Turning
so.
Point. She signs with fucking Turning Point and everything.
She's up there with Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, it's a fucking big.
I don't
face.
think that. I think she comes back and she just stays the path she was
she
on.
will. She probably will. Most
I think
likely.
she's just like America's still unjust.
I just gotta
They
be
left
another
me
way.
over there way too long trying to negotiate. They should have just brought
Oh,
me
if she
back.
does that, fuck her.
There's
There's
no
we get too
way
long.
it's a worthy trade. God damn it, man.
I think if you fuck up when you're abroad, you fuck up.
I just want to find her.
That's for everybody else, yes. But if you have pride, it's like privilege. like her.
Anti-American pride.
No,
It's kind
if
of
you-
funny, like when you have like foreign NBA players who are like, "I love this country," and you got people who are born here like, "This country sucks."
yeah.
It's like you don't know.
It's the
how
privilege.
good you have it.
It's the privilege.
Like was it Enes Kanter was talking shit to
Freedom.
LeBron.
What isn't his name like Enos Freedom or something now?
Now, yeah, he did change freedom. He added on to it.
Nobody should be going to Russia. Because any American that goes to Russia or did go to Russia could have been used as, like, just like Brittany.
That's capitalism, baby.
Yeah, well, she was doing it for athleticism and
Look,
sports and stuff.
If she makes $200K a year in the WNBA and Russian leagues, like, we'll pay $500,000 to come play here for a couple months. I'm
Yeah,
Why
going.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you go?
You going to
Probably
go do
drugs.
that in Afghanistan, too?
Yeah,
They're paying you. They're not going to take you out. You're there for.
But-
Yeah, you're there for the higher ups entertainment.
I'm going.
Well, they did take her out.
I'm going to North Korea too.
I mean, just think about it. Fucking Stefan Marbury went to fucking China for years.
he became a star. There's
Yeah.
there's a statue of Marbury.
As long as you respect their rules and culture, you're okay. But she went there and had a weed vape, and they're like,
They're making money off of you.
yeah, they're like, you can't do that here.
Yeah, I hate.
Mosquito.
Spider just came down.
Oh, he's just trying to be a friend.
He's dead now.
Come on, dude. You want to be the next Spider-Man or not? Get the
Killed him
camera.
before I could
Now
kill
you got to get the camera out and hold the pose
Yeah.
just like that. Let it land on your hand. Let you bite you right here.
Chris, I checked out your DNA.
Chris
seems
come-
to be. It's not like your other family member DNA.
That's stage 3.
There's some sort of cancer cells in your lungs.
He'll be shooting webs out your
Some
ass.
sort of cellular mutation.
That's just the chemo.
You have a 4-inch scar tissue, and you're going to cough up blood for the next 4 months.
I'm gonna sell meth to support my family.
Might as well. Who you gonna? You just go to your cousin's house and be like, Jesse, it's time to cook.
Just don't get trapped in the desert for a day.
We must cook, Jesse.
He's like, I don't know about that, man.
Man, I'm going to a museum. I only know that because Ted is watching season 2 for some reason again.
Nice.
And he does get taken out to the desert in season 2. Have we talked about it with when Walter and him takes Saul out to the desert? That's like middle of season 2.
Oh.
Nice.
So there's like a timeline thing now.
I want to see tonight's episode and see where they're going. Are they going super future or super past? Or
I don't know. The episode's called Breaking Bad.
We could probably watch it right now.
No,
Hold on.
Thomas, stop it.
It's like the title of the episode is Breaking Bad.
Nice. It's going to be the Breaking Bad era then.
Let's see. That one was nippy.
Thomas, stop.
It's not up yet. Not up on here yet.
That's because it doesn't start for like another hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Well, usually they have it up because of AMC Plus.
AMC Plus don't play those games with
I
Better
feel like
Call
it,
Saul.
like the Better Call Saul got to the point where it got to Breaking Bad and then just went to after Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, because he's way sleazier on Breaking Bad than he is ever on the show.
I want to see Walt Jr. in the future.
That's the third spinoff. It's Walt Jr. and Badger.
He's
Oh, God.
I got Camaro.
He's a used car dealership
I got
seller.
I got Sting.
And they bring in like Tito, whatever the fucking guy's name, like his some other Salamanca's son comes in.
Nope, they bring in Walt Jr. and Nacho's dad.
There you go. They do an upholstery business together.
Mm-hmm. It's the father seeking a son and the son seeking a father.
Mm-hmm.
Someone would market that.
And like it has nothing to do with the drug trade. Like it's just them doing slice of life stuff.
Yeah.
And Walt Jr. raising his sister.
All right.
And then James Reese comes in.
This lady's name is Amy. How do you think she spelled it?
Aimee.
Did you see my phone?
Nope.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like AIM E.
Now is she white or black?
Black.
Or what culture race is she?
I cannot tell you on that one.
She's light skinned.
Aimee.
Asian.
Okay.
White.
That's about what I thought.
It's a white.
I've had experience with that spelling though.
How, Chris?
Chris has met her.
How?
I know exactly who that person is you're showing me right now.
Really?
Do you know who this is?
No.
Oh. Hey, this lady. I was about to say something else.
No, I don't know who that is.
Then how the fuck do you know?
I know the spelling.
See where's she located? Huntersville.
No, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that or Moxville.
See, I know the spelling.
Some
Alex,
way.
I know the spelling. Alex knows her.
What? Are you going on a date with her, Thomas?
No,
Or-
it's just a suggested match. Hold
So
on.
sure, train
Here's
away.
He won't because of the name
Here we go.
spell.
Shannon's biggest risk she ever took.
You calling her?
So the biggest risk I've taken is dropping it all to become
God.
a yoga instructor. I did
Wait,
that
what?
for about 3 years.
I don't like this voice.
And dove into yoga.
that her voice for a while?
and
No, this is
mind,
Shannon.
body, soul.
But yes.
Who's Shannon? What's
Wait,
Shannon
what
look
are
like?
we doing? I don't know what this is.
All right,
about.
all right. The prompt is, what's the biggest risk you've ever taken? And she,
Wait, why you talking to your phone? I don't know what this is.
I was putting it up to here so we could hear it.
Yeah, but then you say, you were saying Shannon's the biggest for any hit.
Yeah, it's like the
I thought you
biggest-
voiced. I thought you voiced. That's why I was like Shannon's biggest regret.
Oh, you thought I was doing like a Hey Siri
Or
moment
yeah,
or
or a
something?
voice. I was like, what the
What's
fuck?
Shannon look like?
Okay,
Just
I'm an asshole.
Okay.
a lady.
She's a yoga instructor?
No, the biggest risk she ever took was doing a 3-year yoga and being a yoga instructor for 3 years.
Hmm.
I LARPed as yogurt.
What? You
Had a
LARP?
stroke.
You LARPed as a yogurt?
I mean,
Did you LARP as a yogurt?
I mean, she looks okay, but she had that like
That's what I heard, that you LARPed as a yogurt.
straight Valley Girl voice.
Anyways,
Did you go to a con as a Yoplait yogurt?
As Yoplait yogurt. Anyway,
I like how the word LARP and LARPing is like becoming more.
What do you want me to do?
That's the
Ask you
thing.
about your recent dates or something?
No. It
Yeah,
had
yeah,
just
more-
popped up a notification.
you got any funny ones
Yeah. Have you been on a date recently?
Not with anyone new.
or
No.
like any trolls that come across?
No, I haven't been on the app too much.
What about that one you showed us?
Which one?
The Flowers Girl.
The Flowers Girl.
Was that last
Oh, the one you said look like John Gruden.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You get any naked pics?
Like I said, I haven't really talked to anybody What the John?
Yeah.
Tommy's put that away from the camera.
Oh no.
That's
Can he
it.
put a mustache on a bowl cut? It might be like Mike.
Does she talk about her stuff?
Like the Raiders owner.
I was like Mike Davis. What's his name? Davis. Mark Davis.
Oh, here's one too.
What is that?
It's a dating profile picture.
Is that just like her passed out?
Holy
I love my dogs. Dogs first.
It's like, why would you take a picture
It's
with
like-
you like that?
Dude,
like
people
dogs and I
people
like-
don't get it, man. People do not understand social
I
norms.
think it's like a sexy pose, like
Yeah.
butts out,
I like
dogs there.
that. And I like garlic nuts.
Garlic nuts. I haven't been on dating profiles and apps and stuff in the past couple of weeks. I just kind of taking it easy. I don't really care.
You just got the couple girls you
He
talk
spurts
to
and spurts.
on a
Yeah.
constant basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a good zone right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I spurt and spurts. Is that what you said?
I'm burned out for a while.
All right.
That's
Spurt and spurts.
That's your profile motto. I spurt and spurts.
That could come across very differently depending on how you read it.
Anyway,
I could be taken a few different ways.
different meanings to that one.
Yeah.
Alex, can we get an update on how's things going with have you spoken to your mom at all?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I had sent a message saying, how's things going, just checking, and then she was like,
I thought she was gonna say it's on red.
I thought you were going to say it's not good.
Got the blue check mark.
well,
next to
it was kind of like a
It's going.
rhetorical statement. Yeah, it was like,
It's going.
it was kind of like just ending the conversation. I was like, okay, I guess I'll need to talk
Kind
to
of one of
you.
those like Happy Monday, and you're like, yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing okay. It's nothing that I can't handle. If I can't handle it, my lawyer will. Thank you for checking on me. Tell Taylor I said hello.
Okay.
She doesn't want to talk about it. She
That's,
doesn't
that's,
know,
that's
she doesn't-
every conversation on text.
Ah.
That's how it always ends. Tell Taylor I
She's-
said hello.
She doesn't know how to tell. She doesn't know how to talk
I
to
like
her kids. I
tell
don't
Taylor I
think.
said hello.
Did you tell Taylor? Did you tell Taylor? Hey,
You gotta invite,
Hello?
dude. You gotta invite her over for like dinner.
Bring her on the podcast.
I've
yeah.
invited them over to my house before they don't come.
No, now it's different. It's
now
just
it's different.
her.
It's just her.
No.
Yeah.
You'd be
Yeah,
like,
tell
Maybe
her-
she was the one that kept your
know-
dad at the house.
Oh, that's where you do some like Parent Trap bullshit, and you invite them both over at the same time.
You two fix your shit.
And you have one come in like you invite your dad 10 minutes earlier, and when you know your mom's pulling up, you like say, "Hey, can you come look at these gutters here in the backyard?"
Yeah.
And then
That's
Taylor
like,
lets your mom in, and then they meet in the kitchen. It's like,
And you lock the
"Whoa,
doors."
what are you doing here?"
oh, this is crazy.
Your
I
dad-
didn't invite you.
You lock the door. Your dad makes his own hole out.
Yeah. He has a framing hammer for no reason.
It's just like, I don't want to be.
Why
What
do
the
you-
fuck?
Or
Your mom runs out of a window.
He pulls his box cutter out.
Yikes!
What are
Let
you
me out
doing?
now.
I will cut a hole through his fucking house.
Have you spoken to your dad? Have you sent him a message? Nah.
now you gotta reach out that way next.
Yeah,
Like,
see
are
if he
you
wants to
okay?
come over for dinner.
But you can see what your dad's doing through Facebook or something, some way. So is
I
he,
can check what they're both doing. on
That's what you
Facebook.
should do. Invite your dad over and be like, bring stepmommy too.
how's things going? Is he still
Bring my
having the time
stepmommy.
of his life? I mean, is he still being pretty active with his new girlfriend?
Well, I mean, they haven't no new pictures up
Oh.
for like a month or so, but
It's burning out.
no, I mean, it's like it seems the pattern was like every couple months would be something.
Oh,
So
it kinda
there's one
spaced.
coming up.
Yeah, there's one coming up pretty soon, like September, October.
There's probably one. They're gonna be like out there pumpkin picking or some bullshit.
be
Like,
visiting breweries.
9/11 day. I can't believe this man saved my life. Never forget.
Yeah, my dad's stolen Bowers 9/11.
Well,
Stolen Valor's 9/11.
I don't know. He don't.
I was in Desert Storm.
It just showed a firefighter helmet.
This is my day.
oh my god.
I have just as much lung damage as those firefighters.
Probably.
Real question.
Burn
though.
pits.
How would you feel if like you see a picture of him like carving pumpkins?
I'll be weird because he never carved pumpkins. with
Yeah,
us.
I figured that.
Yeah.
I was kind of figuring that. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's just there carving pumpkins, looking like he's like happier than the pig and shit.
Yeah.
You ever carve pumpkins with his grandkids?
I don't know about that one. Probably not.
because Alex
See,
has
you
never
gotta
met
get in-
their.
I never met them, so I don't know.
Then you gotta invite them over, just the
I met
grandkids, not your
one.
brother.
They haven't spoken to my brother in fucking like 10 years.
Do you think your brother even knows about them splitting up?
I'm sure, but he don't post on Facebook, so I don't know. Like his wife, my
Well,
sister-in-law
imagine he
does.
doesn't know.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm pretty
oughta
sure he knows.
Send him a text, be like, "How you doing?"
He wouldn't text back. He'd be like, "Yeah, you're always huskier than me growing up."
That's
Somehow the conversation.
What does that mean?
Somehow the conversation always goes back to that. I was fatter than him growing up.
What does that even have to do with
That's
it?
like his ace. I mean, I still beat him at chess the one time I played him, so it's okay.
And then you never played him
Never
again?
played him again, so he can't beat me.
How old was he when you beat him?
Classic big.
I mean, we were like 15, 13, like 17, 15, that era. I was 2 years older than him, but he's a whiz kid. He's smarter.
Yeah, and you
than
were
I
the
am.
husky kid
I was a husky fat guy.
that drove a damn Volvo.
I
Yeah.
don't know. You were still pretty smart though. So
Not as smart as him.
yeah, but you
Smart enough to never play him
was
again.
was that he the
That's
kid
it.
that was like, "I want to show you how smart I am."
Yeah.
How'd you win? You just like
Straight up beat him.
You just made a move and threw the board,
No,
like,
I legit beat him at chess.
and you both knew that wins. Because chess is confusing.
Yeah. Like he
Well,
was trying to
There's
like,
a way to win.
yeah.
There's many ways to win.
Yeah.
But I legit beat him at chess. And not like we were world beaters at chess anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like I got one on you. Haha.
Because if I played somebody in chess and they made a move, I would just be like, "I trust you."
Yeah, 'cause,
And
like,
they could have
pawn-
fucking made the
pawns,
biggest illegal move ever.
Pawns have certain move sets. Rooks have different move
Yeah.
sets. The knights have different. King, queen have different move sets.
Like
Yeah.
I know where they go, but I'm not a strategist.
Right.
I don't even.
You're
know
not
where
over
to
here
go.
doing the Queen's Gambit and shit.
I'm more like a Robert E. Lee. I'm a good tactician in the field, but I can't strategize to save my ass.
There you go.
You've even got the Robert E. Lee beard.
Ulysses S. Grant
Ulysses.
is more of a strategist. Not that good in the field, though.
Well, I commend you for reaching out to your mom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you really want to do it? Reach out to your sister-in-law. Be like, "I want to see them kids."
Oh, that's not weird.
Yeah, no.
Or no, have
Taylor-
have your wife reach out and be like, invite your mom over and see if she comes
Oh.
over.
She will, I'll let you will.
Family reunion them all together.
My mom would just be like, "Thanks, but I'm real busy right now."
I'm real busy.
Because we've done it before, and it's just like, no, we don't want to impose. We're fine.
That's like saying "fuck you."
Do
Yeah.
the Moffats have a family reunion every
I hadn't
year?
had one since fucking I was 8.
So you have other family out there, you just don't keep in touch with them.
Right. Once the great grandparents died off, the family kind of just
Yeah.
You know what?
like the glue was there. Like 10th grade was like when everything started.
Because your great grandparents was about my grandparents' age.
Yeah.
That generation was the family reunions, and now
Yeah.
that they're gone,
Every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, family reunions.
but now
every, yeah.
the family reunions especially just kind of died
They're
off.
died because like
Yeah.
people our age or older don't, or
It's
our
like-
parents' age. Don't
Yeah, they
give a
stay
shit.
with their like
Or they're like-
children or grandchildren, and that's about it.
Or like,
such
I have
an-
Facebook. I don't need a family reunion.
Yeah, it's such an old school thing to do. Like once those old school figures die
Dude,
out,
it was
they're
cool though.
gone.
Like you show up, eat some fried chicken,
yeah.
drink some tea.
And they-
Dude.
look at your like fourth cousin Eddie over
Yeah,
there.
go
and
out
you're
in
like,
the woods,
who?
like, go play with your cousins out in the woods that you didn't know your cousins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
You're
I remember
like,
one
who?
kid that bullied me in school ended up showing up. I was like, dude, we're related. He never bullied me again.
There you go.
Oh well.
Family ties, man.
You've solved bullying,
You
Chris.
you successfully de-escalated.
yeah.
Or
You went on an
That's true,
escalator.
like-
escalated.
No, that's true. I remember one time on the bus, like some kid like punched me, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? And we were at my stop. I'm walking up.
Maybe it was hitting on you.
Kind of sad as shit.
Maybe it was hitting
And I
on you.
remember the bus driver was like, "You want me to take you back to school? We'll go back to school right now." And I'm like, "Dude, I just wanna go
What
home."
does that mean?
What was he going to do?
No,
What
the
does
bus
that
driver was
mean?
gonna like take back to school, be like, "This kid hit this kid," and be
Oh,
like making a
what-
thing. I remember just being like, "Dude, I just want to get off."
That would actually probably make it worse.
Yeah, no, I remember though. After that, the kid never said anything to me again. It's like
Butch probably didn't drive him off and took him to a back alley and showed him a thing or two.
it's either
You
that.
ain't gonna hit that kid
It was
again.
either that or the kid was like, respect for not being a
snitch.
fucking snitch.
being a bitch.
He
About
probably
it.
pulled out his pull-out pole and showed him a couple things.
That's probably what happened to the kid.
The tire beater, you know, that
Like
little thing.
me getting off that bus because that kid to get raped.
Yeah,
Gary-
that kid
I mean-
was raped.
If the bus driver had the foresight to be like, you want me to take the bus back to school? The kid probably got up there on his side and he's like, "Don't you fucking touch no other kids again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you."
that bus driver took him like
And it fucked him.
scared the shit out of him. Or
It's like, you
fucked
like
him.
hitting other kids?
Now to be fair, it was a female bus driver. So
Oh.
Yeah, I can.
I don't ever remember having a male bus driver.
The-
Well,
Why'd
you
you
made
talk
it
like
sound
that?
like a man.
You made it sound like an old black guy.
want to go back to the school?
Did you guys ever have a?
I had a female bus driver.
Did you guys ever have a male bus driver?
I had Brittany's mom as a bus driver. I
Mr.
think.
Behringer.
Mr. Behringer drove buses.
Nah,
I was going to say that's very concerning.
Last one on the bus.
He was involved with the gravy train. That's what he liked.
I don't know why my kid's always like 10 minutes late.
We just got to stop by the pharmacy real
Now
quick.
your pants a little loose there. You got a lot of room in there for my hands.
Oh,
Pull your pants
I'm
up.
just saying that's hypothetical. I'm speaking as Mr. Beringer.
Oh,
Let me
gotcha.
help you pull them pants up.
yikes.
You got briefs on in there.
I never had a man bus driver. No.
Me either.
Oh, got a spam call.
Here we
You wanna
go.
answer it?
Breaking news.
Hello?
It's probably the firefighters.
Yes, hello. This is Jason calling from Green Energy Solutions. This is not a sales call, by the way.
Okay.
My company is just doing a quick green, all right. And on average, is your
say
electric
all
bill
right.
more than $100 per month
Right.
or less than $100 per month?
Right.
Or say it's about $550.
What was that? My electric bill?
Do you currently own or rent your home?
What?
Rent.
Answer the question that you asked.
17.
Do you currently own or rent your home?
Why'd you ask it the same way?
Why'd you ask it the same way?
Is this
Automated?
say your bill is more than $250? $250, Thomas.
You okay?
And would you say your credit score is
I think it's
more than
automated.
600 or less than 600?
It's bigger than your mom.
About 17 inches. About
Did you just
7.
laugh?
He hung up on me.
Did you? It did sound like you went.
The AI is getting pretty good there, Chris.
You pissed off the AI.
I know.
Congratulations.
About
You will die first.
Like
when the
Siri's
Matrix
gonna
comes
kill
around.
you tonight.
Yeah.
Probably.
Good luck. Elon's gonna launch you to Mars.
Yeah, he's gonna
What do
build
y'all-
me a submarine first.
What do y'all think?
Call you
that-
pedophile, either one.
What do y'all think that scam was that I got in the text messages? of
That was a
girl
cool scam, though.
asking me about the party tonight.
I think you were gonna show up and get robbed.
No, I think if I would have responded, what would have
They
happened?
stole your data, right?
They would have sent you a link.
No.
Oh, okay.
You would have got one of them VIP links to a WhatsApp group or something,
Yeah, and then they asked
and
you
it
for
would have
shit.
like started asking for money and stuff.
Yeah,
Well, but they don't ask for money. They're like, "Can you buy a Google gift card?"
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Take a picture of the gift card and send me the
Yeah,
picture.
send me the verification code. What's your
Yeah.
email? And then they hack your email and get all your other shit too.
And I'm still waiting for Mark Wahlberg to send me my $5 million. I sent him a $200 gift card one time, and I haven't heard back from him.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you
Marky
invested in Wahlburgers.
No, that's good. And his Fitness 45, whatever it's called, Fit 45 or something.
Fit 45.
And municipal wear, outerwear.
There's nothing wrong with Wahlburgers. I just haven't never had one.
I've had one
Chris
one
has.
time. It
What?
was mediocre.
Is there one in North Carolina?
No, there's one at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, he had a chili dog, I think, or something.
No, I ate a
Wahlburgers.
hamburger. My mother had whatever, like the sloppy Joe or something.
Didn't
I
we
seen
talk
that.
about that? Why would you get a sloppy Joe at
Yeah,
Wahlburgers?
I
Yeah.
said the same thing. I said the
Sloppy
same
Joe.
thing. And I'm like, why is this
Sloppy Joe.
happening? Everybody in my family's eating hamburgers, and my mom was over here getting sloppy joes.
Just
and I'm like,
chili on
Fucking
bread.
last time I had I've never eaten a sloppy Joe.
You've
I-
never had one?
I want a cheeseburger all
Your
the way,
whole life?
ketchup, mustard, chili.
Maybe
Take the
one.
hamburger off.
Dude, they used to give sloppy joes at school.
I do not like sloppy Joe. Like
Mr. Banger
Manwich.
gave you sloppy toppy.
Sloppy
Yeah,
toppy.
sloppy top.
Damn, son.
Sloppy toppy.
And you gave the
damn.
cheese.
God damn.
Oh yeah, he
Some of
want
that Parmesan. Some of that gravy.
I'm with
that
Tommy,
garlic
though.
spread.
Sloppy Joe is a subpar meat delivery system.
It's like, why not just make a hamburger?
Like Manwich is kind of nasty.
You want to drink your cheeseburger? Just put it on bread.
Yeah.
Chili.
Yeah, just either make chili or a hamburger. Don't mix
Soggy bread.
half-ass chili with the bun.
It's like meatloaf topping with hamburger meat in it.
Yeah.
It's worse than that.
It's worse than that.
I love meatloaf. So
Meatloaf holds together.
I want manwich.
Like it's literally
You want
just
That's why I don't
Chili?
invite my parents over.
it's ground beef and
Because they
tomato
want sloppy
paste.
Joes.
Sloppy Joe's and hamburger helper.
Well, maybe tell them you're making that.
what do they use? 70% or 90?
Fucking 70,
My
man.
dad
Shit like
won't-
water when you cook it.
My dad won't try Thai food.
Why?
I ain't eating that fucking shit.
The enemy?
I was gonna say Jap shit.
I ate that thing. I ate Chinese food back in 1972, and it made me shit my brains
You
out.
tell me he's never Chinese in China Grove.
No,
I don't eat that Ho Chi Minh Trail shit. What are you talking about?
I try to get him to eat Thai food, like the better version of the Asian food, and he's like,
Which one's your?
What are you,
Which one you like?
"Fucking crazy."
Which one do you like?
Chef Thai.
Chef
But my dad will
Chef Ty?
Chef Thai.
He's afraid to open the box and the dick comes out.
So the place on Del Earnhardt Boulevard's better.
What place? Talk about wasabi?
Over there at Buzz Viking?
Yeah,
Sabadi?
yeah.
I get
Yeah.
sushi from there.
Sabadi's good. Any Thai's good. But my
I'm just saying.
dad's
Some
like,
pad thai.
Tier listing it, I like them better.
my dad's like, no fucking way. Nah, fuck. What do I look like? I'm American.
That's that sideways racism.
They don't.
What? Sideways?
I just like racism through people. Dude, I did try
I got it.
Korean barbecue the other day,
Where at?
In Salisbury?
and around University, a Korean barbecue place where the little grill thing's in front of you, and you have to put the food in and
That
cook
sounds
it.
pretty.
That's pretty
solid.
cool.
I'd always told myself I would never go to one of those places because I had to cook the food.
You had to cook it.
Yeah,
What am I paying for?
they bring out the raw meat and you cook it and then you eat it.
Kind of like Genghis Grill.
You like the melting pot type shit?
I guess it was like that, but I
it's
was
not
like, it's Korean barbecue. I've never had it. Let's try this.
I didn't know.
It's
you
very
had that.
California
I
of
didn't know
you.
how you had to cook your own. That's kind of cool.
It was some of it was good, but it wasn't great. Overall, it was
What
not
place
good.
was it?
Iron
Chef.
Iron Chef with the Chinese guy from John Wick 3.
No. It was Iron something over there in University next to
Oh, that's
Saucer
too far
and
away.
stuff.
That's too far away. This
It
guy,
was kind of far away.
this guy won't go get a pizza. Only have pizza delivered. He'll go to fucking Charlotte for.
Well,
he'll drive to go cook his own meat, but
I-
he'll have pizza delivered.
I wanted to try Korean barbecue for some reason.
You could have gone to Salisbury for that.
Is there one in Salisbury?
There's a Korean place in downtown Salisbury.
Is there?
Really good. It's like a
You
fusion
might
place.
Get shot.
Oh, it's a fusion place. See, this was like 100%.
They had a guy with
pretty
throat
good.
singing.
Well, anyways, it was one of those things where like the grill's in front of
racist.
you, and like it's all you can eat. So you
All you can eat?
you pick from the meats and you pick from the sides.
What'd
and
you
just say-
spend?
it's like $30 a person.
Oh, okay. Wait. So it's like a Brazilian restaurant. So it's like a Brazilian restaurant like that.
Yeah, I mean, you just say you pick like this, and this, and then you pick this, and this, and they bring you just big plates of it,
Dude, last time I did.
and then you just cook it
Do they
and
give
eat
you?
it.
Can you take takeout or can
No,
you
no,
take
no.
a box to go?
No, you got to know beforehand and bring like a gallon-sized baggie and put it in your pocket.
Are you telling me they won't let you take what you have left on the plate? Because that's
Not
going
unless
in the
you-
trash.
Not unless you order like takeout or
No,
something.
that's why you bring a baggie.
Yeah, because they won't let you do takeout because they don't want you to order food and they're like, oh man, I'm just so full. I'll take 8 pounds of meat home.
Yeah, but I can understand taking what's left on your plate home.
I don't know. The marinated pork and the marinated chicken were really good, but their sauces, the sides, and everything like that was not.
It was mid.
They just
It
take
was-
that plate and just scrape it back into the.
Like literally,
They
there's
say that.
there's like this yellow looking sauce, and I tried it with like a bunch of
I
different
like
things.
that word.
It just
It's mid.
I think that's a pretty solid.
that yellow sauce tasted like I was licking the
bad.
floor.
Ugh.
It was not good.
What does that taste like?
So I've never been to a Korean steakhouse or a Brazilian steakhouse.
I mean, they had
Me
these,
neither.
Brazilian's a little overrated.
they had dumplings that were good. They were
Dumplings
pork
were good.
filled.
You like those Japanese steakhouses though?
Oh yeah, with like ding,
They're
ding,
fun.
Is there like a nickname for the Brazilian steakhouse, kind of like Brazilian tree nuts?
I don't know. I got
like
a.
wax.
I only went because I got a. I
Does
got
that start with an N?
I got a good deal on Groupon.
Is it Inward Toes Steakhouse?
No, you can't say that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
N-Toes Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that like a nut?
Yeah, Brazilian
Yeah,
tree nuts.
And
Yeah.
then tits are like the candy.
Okay.
Oh, so you
Gotcha.
get inward toes and tits.
Wait, what's
Chris
that
is a
one?
tit
wait,
man.
wait, what's that one? I ain't heard about that one.
You never heard of
Inward
that?
tits?
Yeah.
What's that one?
That's a candy.
What candy is it supposed to be?
Hold on.
Inward tits.
I never heard of that
You
one.
guys have never heard of this.
I can't look that up on here because it'll be on the thing.
Is it like candy corn or some shit?
No.
Milk duds?
I've never heard of that though.
You guys have never heard of this.
No.
You guys been to a Genghis Grill while he looks that up?
Yes.
Genghis
Pretty
Grill is
good.
awesome,
It's
dude.
pretty cool.
It's banging.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I like.
Simple.
No, I enjoy.
Not
Genghis
many of
Grill.
them around here.
No,
Yeah.
you got to go to Matthews for
They-
that
Or
one.
Valentine.
They were-
Yeah.
Matthews, yeah.
They were going to build one in Concord Mills
need to.
area. They had talked about expanding to there, but I think COVID kind of derailed that.
And
That's a perfect
gang,
spot for it.
and gangs activities.
Just shut down Dave and Buster's and get rid of gangs, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Everyone's fighting over Mario Kart, I
Did
think.
you guys ever go to the Eastland Mall?
No.
See him,
Well,
see him ice skating in the middle?
yes, I've been there one time.
Back in the day.
And then
My
they
mom
fucking
bought-
bulldozed it down.
I remember
Back
walking
in the
in,
day.
my mom was picking up Backstreet Boy tickets, and then I looked down and saw.
Yo, your
people
mom
actually-
got to see Backstreet Boys?
Nice.
Nice.
You can still go see them, dude.
Nice. I've went and seen them 3 times. It's way too much for one lifetime. They look like that.
See,
Dude,
okay. You could put that in the dating profile. Be like the two truths and a lie.
What is that? A truffle?
no. It's like marshmallow covered chocolate.
You're calling that
Also, it's like the marshmallow pie just like shrunk down.
And I'm
an
not even
inward tit.
Yeah.
Why?
The inward tit, that's like a cyst, right?
Why are you
I
calling
mean-
it an inward tit?
I've heard that.
Okay.
It's from like our grandparents' generation.
Okay. I
inward
understand.
tit.
There's toes and tits.
I understand.
But you're calling it an inward tit.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
inward.
there's also inward toes.
yeah, the inward toes.
It's like a nut.
Oh,
not
me.
not inward.
I thought you were saying inward.
No.
Inward.
It would be in
like
dash dash dash.
That's a
dash.
cyst. I was gonna say that's a cyst. No, it's not candy.
No. Yeah, there's a toe and a tit.
I got you. I hear you.
Wonder if they
now.
got any other parts of the body
I don't know.
that are food items.
inward
I
elbow.
swear, if Arby's comes out with one,
Arby's. What? They just got the inward lips.
oh my god, how is-
Brazilian.
Inward knees. Well,
You showed pictures of the smokestacks in Auschwitz and says inward ash or something stupid. Stupid. Then you-
Inward
then you question-
fertilizer.
Yeah, and then for some fucking reason, Chris questions the shadows, but I don't know what the fuck that's all about.
That keeps getting brought up and never explained. Questions
I'm
the
just
shadows
continu-
on the smokestacks.
I'm just continuing Norm Macdonald's ongoing joke.
They
I will
always.
keep that legacy alive.
All right. Fair enough.
well, you guys heard KB Toys is coming back?
really?
Yeah.
Toys R Us is too.
I didn't hear that. Really?
Yeah. I think they're going to be an online store
I think
only.
he's
though.
lying.
KB Toys is
I'm
gonna.
definitely lying about the legacy of Toys R Us.
Well, we won't probably see KB Toys because they're only coming back to a Macy's. They're gonna have a spot in Macy's.
North Lake Mall used to have licorice drops.
Yeah, that's a real thing apparently.
North Lake Mall
Mall's
had a
a-
Macy's.
Man, we just said
Ditto.
the same
You guys
thing.
owe me a goddamn Coca-Cola.
Exactly said the same thing.
Yeah, because I was saying that until I got interrupted by Little Africa.
Sorry.
I mean, I go hard on some like good toys.
Oh yeah,
You
I mean,
get
how
hard.
many go? I go hard for some good toys.
dude, toys are expensive now.
Well, I used to, dude. I used to go crazy going into a KB Toys.
No, they're expensive as fuck now. I took my kids to Walmart the other day because we haven't been in like months just to look at toys and stuff.
You're poor kids.
I know. But we really haven't been up in months to Walmart. And I'm like, let's just go to get a toy. We haven't done this. We used to go a lot. And just to see what's new, too. And we get to the toy aisle. It's all just the same regular dumb shit. They get a Transformer robot thing. And as soon as they open it up and do like one little move, it like and breaks off. I'm like, it was $22.
You taking it back, right?
And the shit breaks. I mean, it was where it clips in and
So
out.
you're taking it back, right?
It not worth the effort.
Still another one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Make
But it
Chris-
didn't break it. It just came unclipped and had to clip it back in. But it was
Oh.
but it was so shittily made that like the ones we used to buy, you could actually play with them and do stuff before they clicked
Remember
off.
they had like ball joints and stuff.
They have the ball joints now, but they're weak. Like you go like this and the arms will come off.
Imagine playing with Legos and accidentally dropping it. Like that's like Legos in a nutshell. Mm-hmm. Like breaking all the time.
That's exactly how those were. And I'm like, they raised the price of these and lowered the quality. And it's
Do y'all
like,
remember KB Toys? Those always had like more expensive than everything else.
Oh man, I'd
They would
lose
also
my-
have the flippy dogs.
Like
and
you
the,
could get like a Spider-Man toy for like $5 at Walmart.
You could get the real GI Joes and then the 21st Century Toys from there. I would lose my shit going into a Toys R Us.
I never really got to go to Toys R Us.
I didn't
much.
either. I went
There was
one
one
time.
when we were kids. It was one in Charlotte.
Yeah, I went one time.
At the mall that had like cat ears on.
And you
top
know what
of
I
it.
bought when I went in there?
What?
A Star Wars PC game.
Nice. Which one?
I don't remember. But I had all that access to toys, carte blanche. And I went to the fucking gaming aisle.
yeah.
I get
You
it.
must have been a little older.
Dude, that game was probably like $85 too.
I don't think so.
No, games were expensive.
I still got the computer, a Phantom Menace.
Do you have Phantom Menace on computer?
Yeah. You can play as like Obi-Wan and all that stuff. Like you can do the first mission, you're in the Federation ship lightsabering your way out.
Dude, I've got KOTOR on PC,
Nice.
like physical discs.
We used to play a lot
I
of
remember-
computer games back in the day,
Alex,
man.
Yeah.
Alex, you got that game, and he was like telling the stories. Like, dude, this is badass.
Earthworm Jim. Thomas, you played the hell out of some
I still got
Earthworm
that
Jim.
game. I still got that game.
Yeah, we played the hell out of some StarCraft.
Still got that too.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I think
StarCraft 2 is free to
I
play.
think I remember Tyler. You let me borrow the disc one time and put in a code, and I'm like, well, All right, I guess I burned the game and I got it now.
I just would use the cheats and not play that game for strategy. I would just play it to see how many, see how
many pylons you can get.
Yeah.
Everybody listening is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I've never played StarCraft.
You know what a pylon is,
Just from the meme from like 2002.
Need more pylons.
Pylon.
Well, KB Toys is coming back, so and then you said Toys R Us is coming back, so
That's what they said.
the
anyway.
really depressing tweet that the Giraffe made when they closed down. I guess he's
I
moving
think they're
back.
they're coming back to online.
I think they turned into
only.
glue or something.
Jeffrey?
Yeah, the only
Dude,
time
they got to
they-
change his name. He can't be Jeffrey.
They chopped his feet off and made him
Jeffrey
like
the
glue.
Giraffe.
I can't be Jeffrey anymore.
You know that Jeffrey the Giraffe?
No, Jeffrey was on an island.
Jeffrey's now the name Jeffrey. No one will name their kid Jeffrey
Jeffrey
anymore.
killed himself.
True.
Yeah, the name Jeffrey.
He did not kill himself, Chris.
But they spelled it with a G.
I don't care.
So like
It's still-
Joffrey.
Oh. Just Jeffrey and Joffrey. Which
a
one do you want to
British
be?
They're both
You
bad.
want to be an incest baby that killed people? Or do you want to be
There's blood on his hands.
a guy that killed that did incest babies?
I don't know if he ever did.
I don't know if he did that.
He
We can't go that far, Chris. With
He
him,
facilitated other people doing it.
He facilitated the trafficking.
I feel like there's a whole list
we can't taint his
that
name like
happened,
that.
but we don't know the list.
They have they probably still have the list.
They have the list. She was convicted of
Yeah.
trafficking
Yeah,
Kid.
to
yeah.
people.
but they
That
didn't.
means they know who did it.
They kept everything sealed for a reason.
Lips
Because
kissed by a rose.
We can't have Bill Clinton and Trump going down.
I just want to.
Probably.
Well, Bill Gates recently has been kind of getting shit on.
Because he wants to control us all.
Well, he's on
Yeah.
that list.
I've seen where people's like making it a big thing where Bill Gates is buying all the farmland.
Yeah.
I keep
But-
seeing that.
But then you look it up, it's like, dude, Ted Turner owns like 10 times as much land.
Yep.
So why are we memeing this?
But I think they're trying to say that he's buying all the strategic water supply land.
From
Okay.
not
So he control all the clean water.
I
in
don't
the
care. I'm
country.
sorry, but if there's ever a time where water is like that, I don't care your water rights.
He's
I'll
trying-
kill you and drink your water.
He's trying to give us tainted meat and then supply us the medicine
no,
to cure us from
no,
the tainted meat.
I'm sorry,
Oh
but
yeah, because he's a fan of that non-meat meat.
yeah, but if there's ever a time in our country where water is that much, who's gonna follow the law?
right, it's all
You can't drink
anarchy.
out of my river.
It's a fucking river.
Well, you're dead. I'm bringing the guillotine over, sir.
Yeah, but it's just let's not do French Revolution, man. Let's not do that.
I'm glad
That's a whole process.
You can't drink. You don't own your own groundwater rights.
I don't like the way you said water.
Oh, that'd be some shit too. You got a river running through your backyard, then it just stops one day. You have to go kill your neighbor because they dammed it up. Mm-hmm. They're like, it's my water though, and it's like,
Well, sir.
it was running through my property too. And it's like, well, it ain't now, you son of a bitch.
Luckily, there's rules against that.
Yeah,
Not when it's the Wild West, sir.
but like Western states, like west of us, they have water rights. Like you got to purchase the water rights.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. You are not. What is it?
Don't
Like,
have to-
entitled to the water under your land.
I'm glad I
You
don't live
drill
like
a well
that.
on your own property, I'm suing you.
Who says?
You
That's
think-
a
I
thing?
say I own your groundwater under your land.
That's a thing.
I have the water rights.
I'm
to
pretty
your
sure that's
property.
a plot point Yellowstone, ain't it?
How do they even know
watch
you've
it.
dug a well?
That's something I've seen it before where like they argue over the water.
How do they know you dug a well on your
Flint,
property?
Michigan.
I don't know.
Something. Yeah.
There's no way they would know you dug a well.
When I know their water table goes down.
I'll find out.
But my water table is not perking where
They're
it used
just
to
going through a drought. That's what I would say.
It's like you don't sound thirsty.
And if you if you collect the rainwater, I'll kill you.
You're getting out of hand,
gotta pay
Chris.
taxes.
That's a little bit much.
You're getting
No,
out
No,
of
they don't
hand.
like
That's what
rainwater.
Uncle Sam says.
Dude, Uncle Sam does not like
So-
collected rainwater.
So
That's
I own.
Well, they
true.
like
Think
solar
about that,
power.
dude.
That's kind of a
Think
conundrum.
about it. I own Tyler's water rights, and if Tyler collects rainwater, Uncle Sam will kill him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, what are you supposed to do?
I don't see why it's
Pay
illegal.
for the city water.
I still don't see why it's illegal to collect rainwater. Like I
Is it in our state?
Environmental stuff.
Like I know why, but I'm like, but why is this an issue?
It's like,
Why?
I want
Why?
to drink it.
Is it in Rowan County illegal to collect rainwater?
Probably not.
I don't think.
What are they
so.
going to do? It's against the code.
Yeah.
It touches something.
I mean,
This door too short.
I think 50%. I think there's a good chunk of people that burn trash.
A lot of people burn trash.
Oh, meet my neighbors.
Yeah.
And like if people are concerned about collecting rainwater and not stomping out burning trash,
As long as you label it non-potable and you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm burning leaves. That's not trash.
Why does your fire smell like electronics, sir?
Why is it black smoke?
That's
Heavy black smoke.
them new
wet leaves?
Where'd your tires go? You had to stack here the other day.
It's them industrial leaves.
I don't know.
We have a picture of 10 tires that were sitting right against your house. And there's none now. And I see a burn pile.
It's not my problem now. They're
I
gone.
can't breathe in this area. It's heavy. It's getting dim.
Well, you should have let me pump my water.
No,
Is
you
that our catch basin for rainwater?
yeah, you bury tires.
Yes.
You bury those
Or
bad
you mulch
boys.
them up and put them in your yard as mulch.
You put them out. You put them all out on the kids' playground with the cords and
That's it.
everything.
Have them jump across them and stuff.
Do you remember when Boston had a playground full of tires like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was badass. I remember that. Like it was in kindergarten and first grade they had
Uh-huh.
it, and then they upgraded.
They got rid of their.
It was the Tower of Tires.
yeah.
It was awesome. And it was like really well insulated too. It was colder in there. It was dark as shit.
Because it's all rubber.
Dude, everything was made out of tires. There were other things.
I don't remember the other things.
If you really think back, a lot of the stuff was probably not too safe.
No, that's why they got rid of
you
it.
remember like being at the very top of that pyramid of tires and you were in the band of tire?
Yeah, the pyramid of tires was badass.
It was awesome.
But in hindsight, there were probably like spiders and stuff.
Oh,
I
it's probably bugs.
I never had a problem with any of
Well, I
it.
know we didn't, but
Because kids aren't observant in that way.
Man, we had a
I'm-
ball.
I tell my kid to pick stuff up off the floor, and I'm like, it's right there. And they're like, I don't see it. I'm like, it's on your feet. And they're like,
Not my problem. I can't see it. Not
Like,
my
I
problem.
don't see it. I don't know. But they're being for real. I'm like, hey, hand me your sock. And they're like, what sock? I'm like, the one that's like right there. And they're like,
I think the tower power though, with the tires, you had to be like a cool kid to be able to get on top.
Well, we all got on top of it, I thought. But you could have fell. You could have. So the way to get into the ring,
Didn't it have a pipe? running
No.
through it, or was that a different?
that
thing?
was a different one.
Okay.
But you could have fell into through that hole and down onto the ground. It was just stacked tires. It was very dangerous.
Yeah.
I remember. I loved that thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
I want to get my hands on a shit ton of big. Like
You're gonna make one for
tires.
adults?
just for me. Just and then,
That's awesome.
and then I'll be like, it's not as big as I thought it was.
it's not as fun as
I still want to come
wanted
play
it
on
to
your
be.
tire thing when you get it.
It would be pretty cool.
You'd have to get those big tires.
Like a monster.
Make an
Yeah.
adult size one.
Yeah. Well, those were big tires. I thought.
Yeah, I thought like one of them was a monster truck tire.
I thought they all were because there was caves. There was like tunnel entrances all around it that
I don't
led
remember
into
it
it.
that well. I remember the tires, but I don't remember it like. a
Man,
lot.
I bet there's like an old yearbook from Boston that shows that tire mountain.
I want to see if I can find that now.
I want to see it too because it's probably not as big as we thought. You missed out on our tire mountain
Yeah, I'm
because you got there at what 4th or 5th grade,
fourth.
Dang.
Y'all might have been third grade when I got there.
and then they upgraded all that shit. Man,
They're still upgrading that stuff out there.
yeah,
We made
They
that
still got
quilt
that
in fourth grade. Remember that quilt we made?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what was that for?
It was just for a class.
It's for like the
Yeah,
library.
but it was like hanging up.
or the county
something.
commissioner's office.
Do you think that thing's still hanging up in the library?
Yeah, I think it is. It's at a wall.
Like legit, I kind of want to go see now.
If it
No.
still
Go
is.
walk in.
No, they got.
No, I don't think I will.
I haven't seen it there since, like walking around and looking. I haven't seen it.
I wonder where it's at.
It used to be near the
I
library.
probably just threw it away.
It's our national treasure. We gotta find that quilt.
Didn't we have a time capsule or something?
I thought we did.
I think they do one every year
Oh,
you know the
But ours is buried somewhere still, right?
somewhere.
Oh, surely.
you know the
Yeah, of
two.
course.
There's two big tall evergreens outside of the library window. We planted those trees.
Right.
Those are class trees.
Because wasn't that library new when we went there?
Yeah. So I can go dig it up and take it to my house, right?
Yeah.
It's
My
yours.
tree. That's my goddamn tree.
I want half of it though. Actually, we got to cut it into
We
fourths.
can cut some twigs off and
Make some
some
saplings.
saplings and plant them and grow our own trees.
Saplings.
Turn one into four, socialist way.
Yeah, I remember we played soccer quite a bit or kickball.
Yeah, everyone plays soccer when I came there.
We kicked the soccer ball or the kickball out into the field, out into the road, and a car ran over it and popped it. I remember that.
I remember one kid bringing a little TV, handheld little TV radio thing.
Oh yeah.
I think Brandon brought it.
I don't remember that.
It was like a little shitty little, like a walkie-talkie with the antenna, but you can watch like,
I remember that. We were watching
TV.
Jerry Springer on it.
yeah.
Yeah. That was mine.
That was him, not that.
And I'm pretty sure
other guy.
Brandon had one too.
He might have had one too.
I had
Unless
the,
it was yours he was using, but it was
I had a
him
Game
holding it.
Gear TV tuner.
I doubt Brandon had one. Brandon was poor as shit.
I mean, I remember who held it.
He had a
and who
Game
had
Gear.
it. Like my memory's pretty
I
fucking
don't know.
good.
Brandon had a Game Gear and he had like an NBA game.
Yeah, he had PlayStation and stuff.
Right, I think
growing
that's where I learned about
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
You learned about Michael Jordan from Brandon.
His Game Gear game.
Dang. I remember I went as a Power Ranger,
Mhm.
and Josh Price was the same fucking Power Ranger.
He was a bitch.
and I was pissed.
That kid was a bitch.
Yeah, one
and
time
we were like trying to do like the Power Ranger moves who could do it the best.
And
And
that
then
kid
he-
was a bitch.
dude, one time
R.I.P. though.
I remember one
Was
time.
he like Palestinian or something?
He was Pakistani
know.
or something.
One
I think
time
if
I
you
tied
commit
his
suicide, you don't get the
his
virgins.
shoelaces together while
He
one
didn't
of the,
want the
while
virgins.
one of the older twins was reading us a story,
Nice.
and
Wait, what twins? Matt? Or are you talking about
there was a girl in our class, and she had older sisters who were twins.
Okay, I don't know them. But
Anyway.
Okay.
One of them was reading us a story, and then Josh was like, "Tie my shoelaces together," and I did. And he got up and did like, "Oh,
they're like the fuck-
oh," and then I got in trouble for it. It's like,
And he wanted it.
this is like this.
I told you
son
he
of
was a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Like he got off on people getting in trouble.
But rip still.
Sure. Rip.
I mean, I'm sure he wasn't.
What happened? What happened to him?
I'm sure he wasn't an asshole like that as an adult.
I don't know what
Hopefully.
happened to
Yeah,
him.
what happened to him?
He died.
He was an asshole
How?
in high school too.
I don't
Gunshot.
know. Oh,
Is that really what happened?
I'm pretty sure.
What, somebody shot him
Someone
for
shot
being
him?
an asshole?
Someone shot him? Like drive by?
He shot himself.
Oh,
does his family still
Why?
live in that badass gated house?
Mhm.
That was a sweet house.
with the pink swimming pool?
I don't remember that. You
I don't-
must have been there.
I don't.
No,
think,
you can drive
You
by
can
it.
see it.
I don't
you can
think
drive
he
by it.
ever had a thing where like kids could come over.
It was over there
They
off
got
of
the-
Goldfish.
They got all the carousel horses up in the windows.
Like I remember he was on the same bus route that I was.
It's actually
Yeah.
a pretty badass
I think we
house.
are all on the same bus route.
Yeah,
Do you know the house we're talking about?
it's on Goldfish and it's
You know
that
where
little,
there's
like
an exotic fish sales place on
No, where's that?
Goldfish?
yeah, we're just doxing this house.
It's actually a very fucking complicated looking house to
I know
build.
what you're talking about. It has like gates and shit. It's like a stone
Very,
facade.
very crazy peaks and stuff.
And for
It-
some
it
reason-
had a pink swimming pool.
For some
but they
reason, on the
changed
other
it.
side of the road in the ditch, there's an exotic fish place.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is there a fish place down there at
Yeah.
that bridge?
Yeah.
That's very random.
It's like they
It's
can't.
a goldfish store on Goldfish Road.
Who goes there?
But you can't buy goldfish there. It's exotics. It's like dory fish and shit.
Yeah.
And Nemo stuff.
Well, R.I.P.
And they got a bunch of corals in there, maybe.
He shouldn't have done it.
Well, he did.
Well,
Suicide was never the answer.
No, I'm just saying, like he was such a
He's
bitch.
probably burning.
Thomas, stop.
He
was
was.
nice.
He was
He
a
was
bitch in
nice.
elementary school. Did
He
he?
was-
He was a
nice.
bitch in high school too.
Wait, I thought he
he
disappeared.
just had problems.
He went-
Yeah, he
See,
was a
that's the
bitch.
thing. He disappeared, and then his brother was in our grade.
no, his brother was
got
older.
held back from it.
His
No,
brother
'cause
was older.
In freshman year in high,
He's right.
no, I remember because freshman year of high school, we were in PE together, and like I barely kicked him in the leg, and he started screaming and crying. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
You
And he was
bullied
trying to
him,
get me in
Thomas.
trouble.
You
I'm
bullied
like,
him.
It's like we swapped the Pakistani for an Italian.
Thomas bullied him out of.
I didn't bully
Who's the
him.
Italian?
Like,
Who's the Italian?
well, then that guy like a Boys Meet World character.
Yeah, he
the
was.
brother. He had like gold chain, his hair slipped back.
Yeah, at that point in time, he had the boy band haircut.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you talking about Josh's brother?
Josh Price was Pakistani looking, and then
Yeah.
his brother looked like he's Italian.
Yeah,
I thought his brother was just a generic white guy.
I don't know.
no, he looked Italian. He was a fucking
He's a
Guido.
Guido.
No, he
white
didn't
beater.
look-
Yeah, like, I think he
Yeah,
wore
he
a white.
was. He had a gold chain.
Yeah, gold chain and wife beater.
Yeah, and he was always with the cool kids.
Yeah, wearing a open flannel like
Yeah,
like
he
I got
would
a-
always unbutton his shirt a
Yeah,
couple.
Let's see.
wearing dinky pants pulled to his
Like,
waist
he
belt.
he
yeah.
thought he was the fucking.
Thomas remembers way more of Jim than me.
Yeah, because
'Cause I thought it
Josh,
was odd. He came out of nowhere.
because Josh was on the bus all the time, and he was really loud and annoying for no fucking reason at all, other than to be loud and annoying. I'm like, why is this guy loud
still
and
alive?
annoying?
Yeah, his brother is. Yeah,
Oh, Josh. Is, okay, yeah, that'll.
Ryan is his name. I mean, they look a. He
don't
does
have-
not look Italian.
He don't have hair now.
He doesn't have the hair now.
Let me see.
He
He looks like a villain from the Punisher show.
He looks like
Huh, he doesn't
looks
look
like
the
a
same.
neo-Nazi.
I don't remember that guy from childhood.
He's a neo-Nazi.
No, he
now.
looked like the villain from Too Fast, Too Furious. Look up.
Too fast, too.
Look at the villain from Too Fast.
I got
Too
you.
Furious.
I'll do that.
He dressed just like that guy. I swear to fucking God. He had the same hair.
Oh, we should. You know,
So, if my memory serves me correct. And I mean, well,
Wait, I don't remember that guy in elementary school.
That was a villain in the show? In Too Fast, Too
He was
Furious?
like, "You need to go get my
No,
cars."
he is. But
he's also the cool guy in Yellowstone.
I don't remember this guy in elementary school.
Yeah, so he
Okay.
had a gun right there.
I just remember that's what he reminded me of for some reason. He had the same hair curl back when he brushed it back. And the same shirt, except just add a wife beater and a gold chain.
He was like that.
Yeah, right there. It was like
It was
Frito.
like that.
It was like somebody from
That was
Godfather.
him.
If you think
That
about
was
it,
him.
something weird. They might have had some like weird home life
They might have.
because it's like, why is he Pakistani?
It's like a house divided or something.
I think Josh had some tough times.
He was
unfortunately.
loud and annoying, and it was unnecessary.
Yeah, but I don't.
And it wasn't his race or culture; it was just him.
It's like one with
I never judge.
I didn't judge him off that. I'm like, wow,
Isn't that
this
crazy,
guy is
though?
fucking annoying.
We had like a Pakistani in our class before we had a single Mexican.
right
You know, you guys ever notice this? That like Mexicans showed up in middle school.
and waves.
Think
Well,
about it.
that might be the geolocation type thing.
In elementary school,
There was no Mexicans.
there was Josh, and we had one black girl.
Right.
Well,
Yes.
if we went to Landis or Corey Life, there would probably, or China Grove Elm, it probably would have been different.
Maybe because
That's more in that area.
I did not meet a single Mexican kid until middle school.
I got caught with my hand down that black girl's pants.
Nice.
All right.
You
I don't-
you don't still think about it, do you?
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
You're thinking about it right now, though.
Yeah, it's impossible to not. You say it, you think
also,
about
we had
it.
a Native American girl.
Yeah.
For a little while, yeah.
She had a
definitely.
strong nose.
Native American girl.
Yeah, her mom like did Indian stuff. She was half white, I think.
Oh well,
She still got a check.
Goddamn.
But for real, there was a.
that weird looking.
I remember
girl.
that.
Damn, she's weird as hell.
Her face is flat.
That girl was like 14 there, just so you know.
God damn, that girl was weird as shit.
She didn't even have a driver's license yet.
And she was like a sexual object in the movie.
Yep.
Hollywood, man.
Damn.
That was a Weinstein
Actually,
production.
it's probably not Hollywood. It's probably Paul Walker.
Vin
Then
Diesel.
you got that bitch.
Paul Walker was dating a
I don't think-
16-year-old lady.
No,
He's lying.
That Selma Hayek.
He's
I'm not gonna protect Paul Walker if
He's
we
lying.
can't protect Josh.
See right there,
If we're
there
gonna
we go.
shit on these Josh as being bullied
I would
and
rather-
committing suicide, I'm not protecting Paul Walker.
I would rather shit on Paul Walker than the kid we went to school with.
Yeah, fuck
Paul Walker
Walker.
was a saint.
Like,
Fuck
He
Paul
drove a
Walker.
Subaru.
I'm just saying.
Don't you talk shit about Paul Walker.
Don't-
Paul Walker can
All right.
just suck a dick.
Look at Paul Walker
How
cologne
much-
commercial. That man's a saint.
How much contact did you guys have with Josh in high school?
Quite a
None, he died.
A decent amount.
He had a decent amount.
Too
He
much.
died. didn't
Thomas apparently bullied him.
No, I didn't bully him. I just had too much contact with him.
Here's the thing. I don't
minutes
remember
was enough.
I don't remember him being in high school.
Me
with us.
either. Like me,
His brother was there with us.
He was only in freshman
His brother
year.
wasn't in our grade.
No,
I don't remember Josh in middle school.
I remember. Me either.
Where did he go after
I think
elementary
me
school?
and you were in like a Mandela timeline. We just got put back.
That's what I'm
just
saying. I
quiet.
never saw Josh, and then whenever we talked about he committed suicide, I was like, "Damn!"
He was just
I never
quiet.
saw him after 5th grade,
He wasn't quiet. He
but
was
I
loud
always
and
saw his
annoying.
fucking brother in the hallway.
He was just around you.
Yep.
He was a
Thomas.
bitch.
This is just Thomas.
Do we have a yearbook from South Rand? Our year?
I'm gonna find one when I get home.
I don't know if he's in a beer
He
book.
definitely graduated with us.
I never saw him.
I've got a yearbook upstairs.
I remember everybody that we graduated
No
with.
one ever saw
I do
you.
Not ever remember you. Yeah, okay. Well, not a cool kid.
You kept. to
That's true though.
yourself,
Tyler was like he was hanging around with the cool kids.
No, I hung
he
out with
was.
everybody.
Not us.
I hung out with everybody. Literally, I hung out with everybody.
Yeah.
I got along with everyone.
Me and Alex is over here like pissing off the rednecks and shopping stuff.
Yeah, we were stealing everybody's wood.
That was you. That guy come and stared you down. What are you gonna do about it?
You think this guy's? Yeah, what are you gonna do?
He come in, you're sanding his wood.
Yeah, I'm like, what wood? I'm over fucking planing it down. Fucking this fucking $50 piece of cedar. That shit wasn't cheap.
Oh god.
Cleaning it down, sanding it into your box.
That was outside in the fucking house decomposing.
Do y'all still have any of your woodshop projects?
100%.
I do
I still
too.
have my nice box.
I do too. I have
And
a
I still-
box.
You
I'm a
guys
little,
still
the little log.
You guys still have your clocks?
I never made a
I
clock.
never made a clock.
You never made a clock?
No. But I made the biggest fucking log box that he had ever made. He had to like take his bandsaw apart to make it go through it. It was a log that big around and like that long.
Well, that's the one he
Oh,
was
you
shit
made a-
talking in the class.
You made a log. Yeah, I remember that. He's like, "There's somebody bring a big
Yeah,
log
he's
like that.
like-
This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work long term." It's gonna get wood mites.
He made it work.
Dry
It's in my
rot.
house right now.
It's gonna dry
The
rot.
first cedar box to get termites. That's what he said.
It was pine.
We'll definitely get termites.
I found it in
You
the
sure like
woods.
that thing.
I found it in the woods and brought it in, and he
remember
made
I
it
put
work.
I
He
remember
did it all for me.
He probably like enjoyed the challenge. He's like, I'm gonna make this big old box. It's gonna be a nice wood box.
Nice little box there.
I ain't never thought about making.
I wish I put my wood in his box.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, I just got DVDs in it now.
You want cheer bar? You want oatmeal cream pie? I'll
Who
get
stole
cream pie.
Who stole my cookies?
You bring the oatmeal, I'll bring the cream pie.
I put 50 cents in and take $1 out.
I kind of hurt his feelings. What was his name? The
Mr. Owens?
Okay, so
He was
Mr.
such a good teacher.
You remember how he worked at Lowe's?
Yeah, he was the hardware guy, right?
I accidentally was like, "Hey, Mr. Kress," when we were at Lowe's, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not Mr. Kress. That was the ag guy," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the guy that got in trouble for touching girls."
Whoa, I don't remember that.
He touched
Thanks
Heather,
for
Heather, right?
comparing me to a pedo.
Yeah,
He
basically.
touched Heather, right?
He touched apparently quite a
remember-
few girls came forward.
The ag teacher.
The ag teacher, Mr. Kress.
Or
That
being,
was back in the
being
time.
inappropriate because of boob sizes.
That
they were
dude,
having.
that dude was
Well-
weird as fuck.
You know, and when we were in high school, that was when girls started developing.
All right, I know what high school was. I'm saying, but it's weird that a teacher was in on it.
Oh
He was
yeah.
in on it. He
I
was
don't
there.
know. I mean, she had some pretty big.
Well, she had big ones in
She
elementary
had
school. I
pretty.
think.
She had pretty tiggies.
No, I'm
Or middle school.
talking about the teacher, not the kid.
Oh.
Mr. Kress. Mr. Kress, and
was
he
making inappropriate comments toward.
he was doing
touching.
like he made all of the board members of the ag group all very attractive girls.
You know,
So they would all have to come to like after school
they
meetings.
were creaming
and
his
stuff.
corn.
He wished. That dude was weird, man. That guy's the kind of guy that
That is
like,
still thinking about 14-year-old vaginas.
has sex with his mom.
Yeah.
That guy's that weird.
Yikes!
Oh, we got lucky. We just took shop then.
Mhm.
He was all right.
But I do miss out on ag wearing those cool denim jackets.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They didn't have like cornstalk on the back of it or something.
Got to go mess with the
So
cows.
I love cornhole. Something like that. Big cornhole, I think. Is what it said on the
My
back.
big corn.
Whoa, that's what it is. Mr. Kress was the type of guy that fuck a horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would probably fuck the cow or the horse out back.
I think I only went back there because they had. You remember they had a spot like back behind the.
Those are the
woods?
practice fields. They were the soccer field and the practice football field back there beside of a barn.
Oh, I remember going back there one day because I went to a. I think I was going to join the Bible History Club.
There
And
you
I went
go.
back there with
That's
all them.
cool.
I'm like, dude, these kids are weird, and I never went back.
They went back in the woods?
Yeah, I'm like, that's where the thing was. I'm like, dude,
That was like a modern day Bohemian Grove.
He walked back.
Holy shit.
They just snap out.
Yeah, I'm like-
No kidding.
You,
Yeah,
you didn't
dude.
have the foresight to think that Bible kids weren't going to be weird.
I showed up and I'm like, dude, this is weird.
Dude,
They put fucking veils on and shit.
Like my knowledge was anyone that
They're
was
naked.
It's like anyone
They
in
take
an
their clothes off.
after school club it's got to be weird.
Most of them, yeah.
It's like my thought was if you're doing stuff for school and it's after school, it's weird as shit.
just show
Science club's
I
probably
don't know,
pretty
Thomas,
cool.
You just like, I'm going to show up for the band stuff, and that's about it.
That was my second
Yeah,
career path.
because we had to. It was part of the grade.
What?
A theologist. If I wasn't going to be an FBI astronaut, I was going to be a theologist.
Oh yeah, your career path shit. And international FBI
I don't
aeronautical.
remember what mine was.
I don't even
Yours
remember
was the
that.
bullshittiest one. Secret Service International Space
Or a
Station
theologist.
aeronautical engineer.
It tells you that or you chose that?
That's what it told me. It told me FBI astronaut.
I don't even remember that.
That's pretty cool.
And that's why it stuck out to me because it was so unrelated.
I want to know what mine was now.
I don't remember mine either. Golly. It probably just
I
generically,
probably put in something so biased when I was doing the answers, like, I want to do this.
probably just generically told me IT.
Probably didn't even tell you that. It's probably just like, you're going to join the Army.
And I did, damn. God, damn, that thing was right.
Yeah, but you didn't do it like that.
Yeah, I didn't go full bore retard mode, go in the infantry.
You said it, not me.
Then go around no burner
It's
piles.
true. Yeah, you go over there and burn shit when you're not fucking going on a road march.
And the goddamn Republicans won't give you money anymore, won't they?
You
Take
weren't
care of my fucking lungs.
Were you an ROTC kid?
No. I wasn't one of those fake army guys that went through ROTC and then went in the military. I
And
just
they,
like,
they keep you in active duty and put brain tumors in you,
yeah,
and then they kill your whole platoon.
kill your whole
and then
family.
they kill your wife and kid.
I remember.
And then
then
you're out on a vendetta.
You gotta fight back. Not kill me.
got about
Then you
$300
hide in the
women.
pineapples.
I remember-
With eyes. Five needles.
Who was the ROTC person?
We
That was
may
that,
not
like-
say his name.
That was someone's father, right?
Yeah, that was her,
He's a great guy.
that was her dad, right?
Yeah.
I remember he came into the band thing one time. He's like, "You could do, you could join the, you could join the."
He was fucking sniping the band people
He's like,
into ROTC.
whatever. He's like, you could do, you could join up, and you could play part of the band. You know, whatever you do with
Play the
us, and
trumpet.
you'll skip a thing. I remember going home telling my dad, he'd be like, "Also, they'd kick your ass."
Yeah.
Who would kick your ass?
The people,
You know what's crazy?
because
is
you go in and be
yeah.
like, "I'm above a private because I played a fucking band."
I blow in a trumpet.
Yeah, I blow in the trumpet. I'm better than you, infantry.
Oh,
and
I
then
remember that.
They fucking whoop your ass.
Because those the ROTC people that in the school when they had to wear uniforms and stuff,
I hated
they
that.
would walk around school and if they saw someone, they'd be like, "Button your shit there, private." And it's like, why
Yeah.
the fuck are we doing this in school?
Stolen valor.
Elizabeth would have to wear. She was in ROTC and would have to wear that stupid uniform.
They
and-
would dog shit everybody. I'm like, why are we doing this?
They're crying on 9/11. Look, and they're just like, I'm saluting the towers.
It was crazy.
That's worse than someone's like, I was in our, I'll never forget. I was in the ROTC when the towers fell. He's like, fucking VFW talking. And they're like, did you even go?
One dude with the trumpet just playing the trumpet song.
Yeah, the tap.
Dude, can you believe they had like real .22 rifles
Oh, sorry, Thomas.
Okay.
in like at school for
Mm-hmm.
target practicing, and that
Did
and
they?
one guy blew his head off.
Active shooter.
One guy, another.
Active shooter became inactive shooter.
What? I don't
Was it Josh?
Did this happen?
No, some guy just. I guess someone committed suicide with one of
Say
those
22
guns.
rattles in your shit.
I think Josh, he heard that Alex was getting married, then he offed it.
Let's see if
What does that have to do with anything?
Because we found out when we was like, I think it was when you was getting married.
Oh, Jesus!
It was
I
you,
did-
right? That was when you was getting married?
I think so, yeah.
Because I remember, like, we all went out to that thing, probably like the burrito place.
Yeah,
We
it
were
was like,
oh,
Josh died.
Josh died. It was like, oh.
It was like a shocker.
And I probably said what if I probably said something like that too then. I don't really change my mind that much unless I'm proven wrong.
I don't really have, me and him don't even know he exists, so
Yeah.
we can't really refute your point.
But you remember that moment in time.
That was like 4 or 5 years, or that's 10 years ago.
Just remember, I don't know.
You remember that moment in time. But
I
you
don't know.
don't
You remember him getting married, don't you?
I was there.
Yeah.
That was like the one event that I was able to go to.
Who? What? Who are you talking about, Chris?
Alex.
His wedding?
Not his wedding, like around that time.
What are you asking? I
That's
wasn't.
when homie died.
I remember we all talked about Josh.
Yeah, because it happened when we were all together, and we were like,
Was
oh,
I there for that burrito thing?
You might not have
No, I don't
even,
think you
I don't
didn't
think
go
you
to
were
Gabriel.
allowed.
You didn't go.
Yeah.
He was at the practice, and then he had to go home.
Yeah, he left.
Yeah, I had to pick and choose my events at that point in time. It's like, well, you're going to go to the wedding.
Oh, so we found out, and we were all like doing it in St. Thomas and Most. He's almost like, that guy was a
He's like,
faggot.
good riddance.
I'm pretty sure I did text that. If we could go back in text messages, I'm pretty sure I was just like, that asshole.
Jesus.
Anyways,
People change Tommy.
not my mind.
Well, yeah, I get it. There's been some people that have died from our grade, and I've been like, I probably deserved it.
Yeah, the deserve it scale is
Wait,
a
how
10.
many? Not many people's died. Which one are you talking about?
All fair.
Okay, because I'm probably assuming it's not one of the girls.
No.
And
Well,
I'm
Chris, I don't want to
Hey,
narrow
it's
it down to it.
time to wrap it up. Time to wrap it up. Let's wrap this puppy
and I'm
up.
sure it's not the person whose name rhymed with Schmidt Schmopson.
Let's see here.
And so that's really narrowing it down.
No, it's not Clint Thompson. No. So I'll tell you
All
after.
right.
I think his. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. R.I.P. to him.
Yeah, you remember that guy that,
That sucks,
that
man.
like was surfing on a car and the car stopped and the guy like died?
Yeah, because he was an asshole.
I don't
He
remember who
was
that
in
was.
an asshole.
He was too.
I don't even remember the
He
name.
was. He bullied me. He was an asshole.
He got how much he got bullied?
That,
By
that
him,
guy
yeah.
that guy's name was Porter or something. He wasn't a bully. He was
Wait.
in the band.
Oh, it was the other guy. It was the other guy.
I don't
then.
ever.
I swear, you're just like fuck that guy. He deserved death.
No, it was a redneck asshole guy.
I don't ever remember bullying in
He
high
didn't. The guy you're talking about
I don't remember
Yeah,
Josh Price
did not
either.
die from a
So
car.
fair
He died
We
from
were just
cancer then,
oblivious to
didn't
it. Bullying didn't happen.
Or
We
people
can't
get
talk
dumped out
about
every
that guy.
time.
He bullied me, so he's an asshole. I'm allowed to say
Yeah,
someone's
he's
an
not talking
asshole.
about. It's his opinion.
Yeah, you're right.
If I got bullied by someone, I'm not going to say, man, he died. He was a nice guy. I'd be like, fuck you.
he was a bully because
Yes, he
I got
was.
bullied by him too.
Thomas
he
got
was-
to fire him 10 years
he was a
later. Oh,
dick.
sorry, his brother.
Serves him right.
Who'd you
Don't
fire?
be a dick
I'm
to
just
people.
messing. Thomas got to fire his crew.
Oh,
What?
That's one of those things where like life comes at you weird.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's like I remember when we were one summer, like we were working, and like Randy Moore shows up. It's like what?
Oh yeah, for like a week.
Yeah.
But it's like, why is this a thing happening?
random.
Why is this happening in my life?
Keeps it interesting, I suppose. Some
You know what I'm
things, like,
saying?
some stuff like that, when it happens, it just makes life interesting.
Like seeing somebody you know at the grocery store.
I avoid it.
It was like I felt old today because the one of the new guys was in my truck.
Yeah.
He's talking about school, whatever. I guess he went to China Grove Middle School, but he was like talking about football, and I was like, last time South was good at football was like our freshman year in high school when they went to playoffs. I was like 2003 or something. The guy was like, "Damn, I was 1 year old then."
I was 1 year old.
Whoa.
I was 1 year old.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus, I'm old.
He was at the football game as a baby, shitting his pants.
Yeah,
golly, he must be fucking
like 19 or some shit.
Yeah, we got some 19-year-olds that are.
hard workers, but quick to quit.
Yeah.
They work hard the first couple days.
They get got real fast.
I can't handle it.
They got a little bit of that extra genetics in them to keep them there a little bit longer.
Yeah, extra melanin.
They ain't they ain't like them good old Hispanics.
That's what they are.
That's what they are.
They're
Yeah,
just
like the
young
old-
Hispanics.
Oh, they might be good workers then.
Yeah.
The young white kids aren't good workers, are
No,
they?
young white kids ain't doing shit.
Even the military says that they ain't like they used to be.
It's the culture
Yeah.
they've been making. I don't blame them.
Well,
That's that.
They're 1 foot in the grave now.
We defamed several people in this episode.
Hey, I've stayed consistent on my stance towards certain people.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I
You're-
get it.
It's consistency. At
convictions.
least I'm not flip flop wishy washy.
You're not John Kerry.
Yeah. At least I stay true to my convictions.
Right. Stick to your guns.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yep.
Well, Chris, what do you got first?
Well, I guess Bill Russell, Josh Price, the guy that bullied Thomas, and that black woman who was like 80-something, 90-something years old.
All from Star Trek.
Yeah.
All right, Thomas, what do you got?
Rip that person, fuck that one, fuck the other, and rip the other one.
I was just playing F, Marry, Kill.
Yeah.
There were some bullies.
The two famous ones, I guess, rip because I didn't know them personally.
Yep.
The other two I knew personally, fuck them.
50-50.
Alex?
I was thinking about that time I stood at the bus getting rained on while my dad's inside the house watching ESPN in the morning.
Nice.
Watching you from the
What?
window too, probably.
What?
Yeah, he's still out there.
How do you know he's watching ESPN?
Because I'm at home getting ready to go to school and just watch TV.
So you're standing
and
there-
it's pouring down rain. So I had to walk from my trailer all the way in the road while it was pouring down rain, waiting for the bus.
I'm an adult.
But like, what made you remember that? Like, you wanted an umbrella or something, or
I had an umbrella. I was soaking wet
This
still.
fucking sucks.
I'm standing there getting downpoured on, and my parents are at home just watching TV, and they could like let me sit in a car.
Yeah, they could have rode you out to the end of the road.
You're a kid. Go be a kid. Go to school.
So I go to school, smell like wet cigarette smoke,
Like,
and my hair looks stupid. Got these two fucking bald spots. I look fucking ridiculous.
They were white
how,
spots.
How old
Yeah.
were you at that point?
This is like 10th grade,
Oh, okay.
high school.
I remember your white spots when I first saw you, and I was like, "Whoa,
He's an alien.
People can have white spot. He's gray. He got gray
No, I mean, I
hair."
have bald spots on top of my head from when I was born. I have a gray spot there, yeah.
The gray spot always
Girls
fucking
kind of
tricked
liked
me
it.
out.
Girls like the gray spot.
It's the
though.
grace. At least he's like, that's all it is.
I was always weirded out by it, man.
Oh,
It was
weirded out?
It was strange to me.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
I came from a foreign land. The Pakistani kid doesn't freak you out, but the white hair in my head did.
Oh, there's white hair in Albino, son.
That was strange,
The
man.
mark of
Is he
wisdom.
Jewish or is he Italian?
Are you old or
Are you Mexican or
fucked
are you
up
Italian?
or what? I just didn't know.
Make up your mind. We'll forget you in a year anyway.
Gabagoo.
Also, I'm going to Jersey.
What?
yeah.
We had two. We had like a Jewish and Italian, and we
Yeah.
also had a Jewish and Italian.
You had the O'Gwins too.
Mexican.
What were those Guidos?
I'm pretty sure
And
they were just
Italian.
white.
Yeah.
Well, they acted like they wanted to be Italian or something.
Did we have Italians at our school?
I don't know. How can they get a hold of us,
I
Thomas?
don't think we had Italians at our school. I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, we definitely had Italians, but
They're probably just sweaty.
they weren't like
people.
100% Italian.
Yeah.
They're like-
Anyway, that was TACT Lab. Make sure to like, subscribe. If you're only listening to us on the audio version, come to YouTube and hit the follow and all that button stuff so you can see us talking about stuff.
butt stuff.
But stuff, we're also on all the other social medias. Check us out. We sometimes rarely post some stuff. Maybe we'll start posting a little more. lately. I don't know.
Maybe
We'll see what
I've got a
happens.
lot going on.
We'll just see. Everybody's busy. Inflation's high. Gas costs a lot still. Living in the best times of our lives.
We still are, despite the circumstances.
How much shit have we lived through so far? Like 3 recessions.
Like I gotta say,
7 COVIDs.
We had a presidential election during the Civil War. We fine.
3 major recessions.
Yeah, and then
4 global pandemics.
we can't have an election during COVID.
It's like we had a Civil War and had a successful election.
I remember when they tried to just not have the election.
Yeah,
just
try to
because of
pass
COVID.
it.
Can't have an election during COVID year.
They're gonna try to pull that shit too. We can't have an election because of monkeypox. People might
Monkeypox.
stick a vote up their ass.
You can't say that.
You just wait till the first case of monkeypox comes from a needle in a theater seat.
Don't
Still got to get poked in the ass.
Actually, I'm going to start
Chris
that
said
rumor.
it. Yeah,
I'm
Chris
starting that
said
rumor
it.
now.
Oh
Chris,
my God.
Chris's idea. That's where it originated.
You're gonna kill the movie industry.
That started with HIV. So
Well, to
Taking
be
down
fair,
MC's going down.
to be fair, the monkeypox stuff is primarily in the gay community.
I heard somebody.
you
at
can't
the,
do that.
It's close
You
contact
can't
stuff.
do that.
So only straight people get chickenpox
Then
then?
how are kids getting it, Tyler? They
I hear-
touching their butt.
Tyler,
Well, gay people
Tyler,
have kids.
I hear somebody at the Cinemark actually got monkeypox from a needle sitting down in a seat.
Did that?
How do you put a needle in a seat?
Is Tinseltown a Cinemark?
No, Cinemark's in by
Yeah.
Carolina Mall.
Yeah, Tinseltown's didn't work.
Is it?
Unless it's Tinseltown.
Well, actually,
I think Tinseltown's not like it's owned by one of those companies.
oh,
Yeah, Cinemark owns like 90% of the shit around
pretty
here.
sure Tinseltown and Cinemark aren't the same.
I'm not worried about these fucking needles because I don't go to the movie theater.
Anyways, if you want to email us, that's tactlabpod@gmail.com, tactlabpod@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, follow, do all things. We're at Patreon and all that stuff.
Other one says Cinemark, Tinseltown, USA, in a street.
So Cinemark is
Thanks.
also in Salisbury and Concord.
Yeah.